Alright guys, welcome back. Actually, it doesn't make any sense for me to say welcome back because this is the very first episode of Super Auto Pets. So you might have seen this game going around. It's a super fun, free internet game developed by a studio that's probably somewhere on the screen right now. But anywho, some really big people have been playing this game. Ludwig's been playing this game. RT Game actually just released a video about it today. This video was supposed to go up yesterday, but I got my COVID booster shot yesterday, as much as I suggest all of you do that too. But I got my COVID booster yesterday, and I was too tired to record this. But I am going to be uploading it today, thankfully. So we're going to be doing some Super Auto Pets, and if you've never seen this game, it kind of makes more sense to explain it as we're doing it. So let's go ahead and hop right into Arena mode. So, right here we've got our pets. And basically what we want to do is we want to build the best team to defeat the other person's team. And I quite like this start already. We're going to buy horse. In this order, you should always buy horse first, because every creature you buy after this, the horse uses its ability to buff the creature that you summoned. So it gave it a little +1 right there. These are the lives that the creature has, and this is how much damage the creature does. Well, I guess this is more health, not really lives. But if this creature was to do damage to itself, they would double knockout because the 3 is larger than the 2. But if the fish was to do damage to itself, it would hit itself twice, because it would bring its 2 damage against its 3, and then it would have 1 health left, and then it would hit itself again, and then they would double KO as well. So we're going to take our fish, we're going to put him up there, and the horse is going to buff him too. And you buy all of your pets using money. Each pet costs 3 gold, and there's also like a food thing over here. I didn't really want to buy Honeybee because it's better to get 3 pets on the first turn than to buy Honeybee. Sometimes it makes sense to buy Honeybee, but not really. And then it also costs money to re-roll the stuff that is in these slots here. So because you have to basically use up all of your gold within the turn, it makes sense to roll the creatures to get something that you might want to freeze. And if you freeze a creature, then you get to keep it for the next turn. So I'm going to freeze these 2 ducks because they would be pretty useful for me to buy. Might also freeze the ant. The ant might be a good play here. Then we're going to end turn. At the very start, you get to pick a team name. So let's be the Cheesy Sausages. That one sounds like it makes sense. The Cheesy Sausages are going to strike. Alright, so this guy has a strong pig, but thankfully because our attack is 3, we're going to be able to kill the pig, and our mosquito is going to be able to kill their otter. So, we get the victory, and then we get a little champion point. You also have lives. During like the first few turns, you only lose 1 life per loss, and then you can also draw, in which case both people don't lose lives. But then it becomes 2 lives, and then it becomes 3 lives. So if we were to lose a life pretty early on, it wouldn't really matter that much. But it becomes later down the line where you start losing lives. It becomes a lot harder. Thankfully, we already have 1 out of the 10 wins that we need in order to get the overall victory. We're going to buy Ant. And of course, sadly, the horse's effects aren't permanent, which kind of makes the horse kind of useless later on in the game. But we're going to take our duck here. You might have noticed that they have little level bars. So if you take a pet, 2 pets that are the same kind, you can combine them together to make a level 2 pet once you get another duck. Eventually, we'll get another duck. Maybe right here. Ooh, we have 2 more ducks. I'm only going to freeze 1, though. There's no real purpose in having another duck after this, unless you wanted to go for level 3 duck, which eventually I'll have to do, because there's achievements in this game, which I'll probably explain later. Right now, we're just kind of going through this. This is also an apple, which is another food, which gives your pet a permanent +1 and +1 health. So I'm pretty satisfied with that, so we're going to end turn there. I'm not too good with what this is going to be, but this is kind of a setup turn. So if we win this battle, great. If we lose this battle, then it's kind of whatever. Alright, the mosquitoes did a lot of damage there. We're going to lose because of how our ant placed everything. So, I guess I should have gone over the abilities of all the pets that we just bought. So, mosquito can deal 1 damage to 1 random enemy. Sadly, the 1 random damage that the other mosquitoes did was like perfectly placed to be like on our ant and on our fish, who we kind of needed to have their health. But then our ant has the ability to give a +2 and +1 upon death to any creature, any other creature that's on the board at that point. And I gave it to the horse, which honestly wasn't the best place to put it. If we put it on the duck or the mosquito at that point, could have had a better chance. Duck will just give a +1 to the current pets that we can buy. But if we take this duck and make a level 2 creature, it will give us a tier 3 animal. So as you go on with more turns, you can buy higher tier creatures like pig, fish, horse. They're all tier 1s. But we just unlocked tier 2s, and now that we're on what we can buy with tier 2s, we can buy a tier 3 creature. So this sheep and this horse are actually pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the duck, which will give +2 to each one of our shop pets. Then I'm going to buy the sheep. And I feel the fish has outrun its usefulness, so I'm actually going to sell that. I'm going to buy the pig. And then I would buy Porcupine, but Porcupine's ability is that it deals 2 damage to all of the creatures on the board at that point, which is very destructive to our team. If we come across Hedgehog, we're going to struggle a lot. But if we were to put this on the field, then like Mosquito would instantly die, Ant would instantly die, Horse would instantly die. And then I think I'm going to end with the Cupcake, which gives a temporary +3/+3 to a creature. We're going to need a horse for this fight, so we might as well give it to it. And then we will end turn there. So it's just very strategic. You got to really know what the pets are and what their abilities are. Kind of an unlucky start that the ant is going to be able to KO a pig. The sheep is going to live. So now our sheep will spawn 2 rams. And the spiders spawn a thing there. Okay. So what happened there is the elephant's ability is to deal 1 damage to the opponent behind it, which probably could have been better for the team if they had the elephant way in the back, because then it would have done damage to anything and they might have won. But because, you normally keep your horse in the back.
I got the horses in the back.
Anyways, so... Oh, you might have also noticed that my characters wear these little blue hats. It's because I've been absolutely addicted to this game, and I've gotten quite a few dubs before this, so I know what I'm doing. But I bought these little hats, and every time like a creature hits another thing, I think of like the Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson video, where it's like, you've been hit by, you've been struck by horse. Could immediately sell pig. Would not be a terrible idea, because the pig will give us an extra gold. Whenever you sell a pet, you get 1 gold, and then if you sell a pig, you get 2. Could combine our horse, hope for another horse maybe. So let's sell pig, buy horse, then we have 9 gold to play around with. Let's re-roll, see what we get. I see swans. Swans are good because they give you an extra gold at the start of the turn, so I'll do that. They're also quite tanky, just because they immediately start with 3 health. Spider would be good here and also later, so I'm actually going to sell our mosquito for the spider. And I think I'm going to give our horse honeypot. So if our horse gets knocked out, it will spawn in a 1/1 bee, which could have been useful on anybody else, because the horse would also buff that bee, but you'll see why in a second why I gave it to specifically the horse. Maybe. Oh, okay. They have a very high health team. Destroy 2 of our pets. Oh, Honey Badger here is not great for us, honestly. Yeah, getting Honey Badger there was really unfortunate. Yeah, okay. So, if that opponent was not there, if that peacock was not there, and we hadn't got Honey Badger, I think we would have won. Well, specifically, if we hadn't gotten Honey Badger, I think we would have won. But because the horse spawns the bee after it dies, if we were in a 1-on-1, we would win the 1-on-1 because we would still have the bee. So you can kind of see why it makes more sense to just explain this game as we're doing it, because it's very complicated. Let's just keep re-rolling. Okay, now we're going to get our level 2 horse, which spawns Hippo. I quite like Hippo. So we're going to hold on to the Hippo for now. Actually, let's hold on to Swan for now. I'm going to roll 1. Okay, yeah, we got the Sleeping Pill. Sleeping Pill instantly faints a pet, and then if you instantly faint the ant, its ability activates to where it throws a +2/+1 to a creature, and then that is permanent. And I did not plan this out correctly because I thought we had 1 more gold. Yeah, we're probably going to take a loss here, to be honest, but we might as well use this gold to re-roll things. Ooh, we're going to keep Salad Bowl because Salad Bowl is pretty good at this point. And we probably could have gotten the level 3 horse at this point if I just kept our horses, but we'll just have to do that. And we'll unturn there. Okay, our Swan. So the bone effect that you see gives +5 to your attack. But sadly, I think we're still going to lose this. Oh, wait, actually. Actually? Hold on. No, we're just 1 health short of winning it. Shoot, if we had killed that kangaroo there, we would have won that fight. Darn. Okay, so we technically have 2 lives left, even though we have 4. 3 is the highest amount that it'll take, so if we lose 1 more, then we'll be on 1 life, and then if we lose for forevers. So we're going to buy Hippo, because I think Hippo's pretty good here. We're also going to buy Swan. Hopefully try to get another one of those. Could buy Sheep. Sheep's not a bad idea here. I think we'll buy Garlic for our Hippo. Hold on to you. Rabbit's usually pretty good, but I'm not really running a rabbit game right now. Because we've got Horse, Sheep, and then Spider. I'm kind of wanting to kill our Spider if we get Sleeping Pill. Because what that will do is, Spider's ability is that it spawns in a random tier 3 pet. So, sometimes it can spawn Sheep, it can spawn Ox, as you've probably seen already. We're going to keep the Sheep so that we can get level 2. And I think that's pretty good. Could do Ox, maybe. Ox is pretty good because it gives itself Melon Armor, which basically makes you invincible at this point in the game for 1 hit. Yeah, I'm not too in touch. We're probably going to get rid of Spider after this game, just because Spider's so random. Like, it's only good for a little while, in my opinion, at least. So I think we're going to freeze Ox here as well. Alright, let's see what we're up against. Okay, they also have a Swan, but we're going to KO their Swan with our Swan, because we have the +5. Our Hippo's going to upgrade. Oh, this is going to be easy right here. So Hippo's ability is every time it gets a knockout, it buffs itself twice. Yep. Yep. And then Sheep should be able to finish things off here for us. We also had our Rams left over, and our Horse, and our Bee. So that was a good match for us. How many wins are we at? Oh, we're only at 3. Okay. So, we're probably not going to win this game, but we might as well try. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put Sheep here. We're going to put Ox here. We're going to buy ourselves our level 2 Sheep. Ooh, Shark is also actually pretty good at this point. Yeah, I think we actually do Shark here. We do Shark, and then we put Shark at the very end. And that will be our turn once we roll. So I'm going to save Garlic. Honey Badger is normally pretty good, because what it does is that it deals... we already went over what Badger did. Is it deals its attack after death to the creature behind it and in front of it. So normally if you slap a Bee on Badger, you can like get rid of 2 pets and still win. So that's normally quite good, but we're not going to do Badger this game. Okay, alright, we're going up against Ant, which is unfortunate because it's just strong enough to get rid of us. Oh, we actually get rid of its ability to, what's it called? The Dodo's ability. Okay, so now our Shark is just jacked. Shark is much like Hippo, except every time it gets a instead of every time it gets a knockout, every time one of our creatures gets knocked out, it gets a buff. So, because we have Swan, and then Hippo, and then Sheep, and then the 2 Rams that the Sheep spawns in, plus Horse, plus the Bee, we basically just have a lot of buffs for our Shark. We're going to buy our level 2 Swan, which is very nice to get at this point in the game. I think we also buy the Garlic for our... We buy the Garlic. Garlic, come on. Come on. Can I do this? Okay, we'll do this. We'll do it manually where you just click it once. I like to drag it just because it feels better, but for some reason the Garlic just doesn't want to come to me. We're also going to do Salad Bowl because that's quite good. Yeah, I went to our Shark and our Spawn, which is nice. I'm going to save Canned Food and the Hippo. And because what Canned Food does is it gives all future shop pets +2 and +1. So if we combine that with a pet that we already have, they will also get that added bonus, but just once, because it takes the one that has the better base stats and then combines them, if that Makes sense. We could go for level 3 sheep, but I don't think it's quite worth doing that yet in the game. I'm also going to freeze the other canned food. Alright, so now we're going up against the Panicking Teapots. Their ant is very strong, but we get rid of it immediately. Sadly, our hippo doesn't have enough. Oh no. Their sheep was just strong enough to live the hit. That's so unfortunate. But thankfully, though, I think our shark is going to be able to wrap things up for us. Yeah, shark is just really good because it gets to just build all of those combo hits from its dead fallen friends. Alright, so now we're going to buy both of the... What is up with this canned food today? I don't know if the game's gotten more popular. Sometimes it lags whenever, like, big streamers stream it, like Ludwig, and maybe because RT released his video on it. There's more people playing it right now, and there's more strain on the servers. But normally there's not this much lag to where you can't drag things. I also think Skunk is quite good, because if you get a level 3 Skunk, it basically deletes all of the health of, like, the strongest creature. So right now it does 33%, but if you get it to level 3, it does 99% of their health, which is absolutely bonkers. We're going to use our last ones to roll things that we want. Ooh, Chocolate Bar is quite good, because instead of buying a pet that we need, we can just buy a chocolate bar. So next turn we can get a level 2 hippo. And then I think we're going to save the sushi, because the sushi is basically salad bowl, but one better. Scorpion is kind of niche, because it has a status called Poison Attack, which allows it to instant KO any creature that's not wearing a melon shield. Squirrel's sometimes good, just because it can discount the value of shop food. It also pairs well with rabbit. Actually, I'm going to save this horse so that we can upgrade our horse later on. And I think we end turn there. Alright, so we're going up against... Okay, we get rid of this hippo, which is actually pretty huge. Oh, and they have fly. That's really good for us, because every time one of their creatures dies, it spawns a fly. But... well, it has like 3 charges. Basically, as you can see, it spawned in like little flies. Oh, and they did just enough damage to our shark in order to defeat it, and then they had Swan at the very end with the bee. That's unfortunate. So now we're going to be able to upgrade our hippo to the next level. Snake is also really good, because what it does is if the friend ahead attacks, it deals 5 damage to a random enemy. So if you get like a bunch of attacks, you can just keep dealing 5 damage and 5 damage over and over again. We're going to take our horse, and we're going to do that, so we upgrade the attack damage on our horse. Then we're also going to take the sushi and throw that down. I would have preferred for those to hit. At least one would get on the hippo, but what are you going to do? We've also not seen another shark for a while, which isn't great. We're going to keep the chili pepper, because that allows us to do splash damage, which we attack like the pet that's in front of us, and also deal up to 5 damage to the pet that's behind it. So they can be good for breaking like melon armor sets. I know there was a hippo there, but I really don't want the hippo at this point. Okay. I think that's just what we have to run with. I would have liked to try to get another point on our shark, but what are you gonna do? We're also on lethal now, so if we lose, we lose, and I think we're about to lose. Honestly. Yeah, we missed it by just 1 health. Dang, we really needed that hippo to die there. That's unfortunate. Oh well, alright, so we lost. We got pretty close, but at least if you win fights, you get points. And you can tell that I've been way too addicted to this game by my number of points. If you win, you get 100 points, and you can also buy things in the shop. So they have achievements to where basically if you get a pet to level 3, you get like the basic stickers. So I've gotten Beaver to level 3, Cricket to level 3, Flamingo to level 3. But if you win with a pet at level 3, it gives you this little ribbon thing. So I've gotten Dodo level 3 and won the game. Fish to level 3 and won the game. Camel to level 3 and won the game. And basically, the only thing I'm doing at this point is trying to get, like, the really obscure pets to level 3 and then win the game. I got a level 3 pig win yesterday, which I was actually really hyped about. So that's like a really hard achievement to get, because pig is basically useless outside of the first like 3 turns. But yeah, and there's also an entirely different deck of creatures. Like chicken will never come up in the deck that I'm currently using. Eagle will never come up in the deck. But that one is a DLC creature deck. Yeah. So you're in pets, and then you have to buy this one. It's the expansion pack. If you're interested in that, then go ahead. But you can buy hats. Of course, I bought the fedora hat. But because that was kind of short, let's do one more arena mode and see how far we get. So I don't immediately like what we get handed. I do like ant and mosquito, but not too fond of duck at this point. I think we'll do it anyways, though. This will be kind of a setup turn. We'll also save this duck. I don't want to freeze the beaver. Let's go rolling minerals. I used to care a good bit about what the team names were, but now I just kind of pick 2 things and I'm like, alright, let's hit things. Let's fight. Let's fight. Okay, so they start with their ant. If our mosquito could hit... Okay, yeah, one of their ants. That was good. That was also really good that their ant threw it to that creature. But we still lose because they have cricket. And cricket spawns a green cricket whenever it dies. So we didn't have enough health to win that one there. Oh, okay. So now we have an interesting option where we could get level 2 duck, right? But I'm going to roll 1 because we need a different creature in order to back us up. Let's just buy this cricket and put it here. And then we'll end turn with that. This is kind of another setup turn to where hopefully we get something good out of our level 2 duck, and then we can sell the duck to get a nice health bonus. That pig had 1 less health, we would have been able to kill it, and our life would have been a lot easier. I think we win here, though. Yeah, we definitely win, because even if our cricket died, it would have spawned in the 1/1 cricket. So that's kind of the disadvantage of having, like, 3 really tanky pets. It's just that, like, if you don't have something to regenerate health, then, like, there's just a lot of creatures that can deal a little chip damage a little bit at a time. Okay, let's combine our duck, see what we get. Okay, we get badger, which I actually really like. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell. And then we're going to buy this ant. I'll remove this cricket here. I'll put this badger. I'm going to put this badger here. And then we will combine. No, we don't want to combine. We're going to sell the mosquito. Then we'll buy you. And for now, we'll give the front ant the bone. And then we'll roll once more. And then we can get a level 2 cricket next turn, which I think is a good idea. No, we don't really need spider. Okay. So next time we're probably going to end up selling the beaver. I want to make way for something better. Our bone attack's kind of wasted here. But I think we should win. Melon armor just deletes that. Okay, we had to draw here. Their horse had a lot more health than I thought he did. But our honey badger was able to pull things out. If our badger was able to pull things out. I always go immediately to honey badger because that's obviously the strat that you do. Let's get our level 2 cricket here. We get another badger. Okay, so we can get to a level 2 badger fairly quickly. Can we get honey here? Okay, we did not get honey. We could just buy a cupcake for... Actually, no, we had plans to sell our beaver, so we might as well do that. We'll buy the flamingo. And then we'll save the freezing pill, and then we'll roll 1 more. Okay, so next turn we'll buy that badger and get our level 1.5 badger. Flamingo's ability is that it gives a +2/+1 to each of the pets behind it. That mosquito threw its rocks in the correct place, I think, which is unfortunate. Dang, we would have won if we had honey badger. Alright, so that's another draw. Not terrific, because things are only going to get harder from here on out. Oh, here's that honey for the honey badger. Okay. Alright, so now we're in a much better set position. And then we're going to buy the sleeping pill. We're probably going to get rid of cricket at some point, but I think I'm less likely to get rid of the ant. So I might as well do this. And then we'll buy the swan to give us that extra $1. We'll put this ant specifically here so that we know it will buff the badger. Okay, ooh, they have a cricket they have a very horse team. All right, this one's gonna be a rough one, to be honest with you. Basically, if we don't get past here, oh come on, badger, I know you can do it. Okay, even if badger went down right there, we were definitely gonna win because we would still have the bee. So now we're going to get level 2 badger. So now instead of dealing just our attack, we deal double our attack to the adjacent pet. Let's do that to upgrade our swan. Hold on to that level. I think we get rid of cricket now, because I'm quite fond of having dolphin, because dolphin deals 5 damage to the lowest health enemy. Which is pretty good at this point in the game because we guarantee a kill on something, basically. Let's roll ones and see what we get. I'm not too fond of what we got. I think we'll buy garlic for our dolphin. And we'll end turn there. Really want to get that other ant so that I can make a level 2 ant. Okay. So, oh, you get rid of the kangaroo, which is nice. Doesn't allow it to buff itself. Oh, we also get rid of the spawn. Oh, but they have honey badger. But we should win here, because our honey badger not only has more health, but was level 2, and their badger ability activated first, which means that our badger ability would activate second, and we get badger. Because I'm not too set on what our current team is, I'm going to buy canned food. I think I'm just going to throw this ant into the other ant now at this point. Could do rabbit. Rabbit seems like a good idea. So the rabbit's ability is that every time we feed a pet food, it gives it another permanent health along with that food. I think we're going to give it to the badger and just keep buffing his attack. And we have one more roll left. Yeah, nothing I really want to keep. Alright. Let's end turn there. Feeling pretty good. We still have 3 lives left. And 4 victories, I think it was. Ooh, okay, if we can deal... Are we going to be able to deal enough to kill this camel? Okay, yes. Our dolphin will kill the camel, but... I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, we were so close to drawing. If it wasn't a cricket there, we would have drawn. Darn. Right as I said, I thought we were in a good spot. And also, we only have 3 victories. So, ooh, 2 honey badgers and a parrot. Parrot's pretty good because it mimics the ability of the pet in front of it in battle. So we could put it like behind the dolphin and it would deal 10 damage to the lowest health creature. Or just 2 5s. Depending on if that creature then becomes lower. Decisions. I think we buy one of the badgers, because since then we bought canned food, so that should upgrade him more. Then I think rabbit's not helping us as much as we think it is this round. I'm going to go ahead and do that. It might have been smarter for us to get rid of the swan, just because I feel like you never see another swan after you get level 1.5 swan. Let's do that. Let's upgrade our badger, try to get level 3. Let's do our parrot, so that if the opponent has a parrot, then it doesn't die. Okay, so their parrot's dead, which is really good for us, because then it didn't get to activate.
The honey badger has been referred to by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most fearless animal in all of the animal kingdom. It really doesn't give a shit.
And we win. Alright, honey badger was able to take down 2 opponents there, and then spawn in the last opponent. That was a really good turn for us. Shark... isn't as good because we don't have as many spawn creatures. Really not anything too useful here already. We might have to roll first turn. Okay, we get our level 2 spawn. Ooh, we also get tiger. So tiger direct, instead of... The tiger and parrot are kind of similar, but the tiger causes the actual pet to do the ability instead of it having to be the parrot. But I think parrot's better for us at this point because we're more likely to upgrade the parrot. So let's do the sushi and let's roll once. The fact that we really haven't gotten our level 2 ant yet is really irksome, to be honest with you. I think we're gonna have to buy the canned food and then try to replace the ant next turn. Okay, so our dolphins are gonna kill the dolphins killed the porcupines there, which caused a huge chain reaction.
Oh, the honey badgers are just crazy.
But we win because honey badger. I was sweating a little bit there. I was like, 2 porcupines. 2 porcupines is basically a crazy strat meant for, psychopaths. Thankfully, we emerged from that one. We can use this to upgrade our parrot. I think we sack ant for crocodile at this point, which seems a little bit crazy. Crocodile is very similar to dolphin, except instead of dealing 5 damage to the lowest health enemy, it deals 8 damage to the enemy in the farthest in the back. And we're very close to a level 2 croc, so we'll save that. We'll also give bone to our swan, and I think that's a good stopping point there. Okay, so this seal's dead. Oh, that was a level 3 deer. Holy smokes.
The honey badger is really pretty badass. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever.
Okay, so we're gonna draw. Not great, but not terrible. Didn't lose us any lives, at the very least. And we're still kind of building our team at this point. It's a little late to not have a team, to be honest with you, but, we're here. Still haven't gotten another badger yet, which is... I really want the level 3 badger as soon as possible. Leopard could be good. It deals 50% of its attack damage to a random enemy, so it would deal 8 damage to a random enemy. And I honestly think that that's better than dolphin, so let's go ahead and sack the dolphin, buy the leopard, get the garlic armor for our leopard. We'll buy the next level for croc. We'll roll once. Pizza's good. Pizza gives 2 random pets +2 and +2. So let's do that. Then I think that's the best that we could hope for at this point. So the parrot's going to copy the leopard's ability and also deal 7 damage to something random. Hopefully that hits something like very vital, like a snake. Please hit the snake. Please get rid of the snake, please. It did not get rid of the snake. We were not able to trash the snake.
But look, the honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit.
Yes, let's go. Alright. Honey badger pulls out yet another... You guys underrate honey badger, I feel, is kind of underrated. But, like, at this point of the game, it's just god tier. Don't even at me. Alright, throw pizza down. +2s went to very interesting creatures. Could do steak for croc here. So steak is basically kind of like the melon armor counter, to where it does +20 attack damage for 1 turn. So basically you get to... This is like a 37 damage gator for 1 turn. Basically guarantees get rid of anything. We get to use parrot. So now parrot copies the ability at level 2, which I think does 100% of the attack damage now. Kind of feeling like I need to get rid of swan, just because we already have a lot of stuff set up, and it's just kind of random whether or not we get everything that we need at this point. Plus, I don't know how much swan is doing, only being a 6 and a 5. We kind of only get like 11 damage off once, basically, at this point. But I don't really know what we would replace it with. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then, I think I'm going to hope that we get a chocolate bar or another honey badger. Because Bison's ability is that if there's a level 3 friend, it gets a +2/+2 permanently every turn after this. So I think I'm going to have to hope that we get a chocolate bar or badger. Oh, if we had a tiger, we could have gotten a level 2 tiger by now. That would have been really neat. But we'll end turn there. And hopefully we can get a chocolate bar. We have 2 lives left, so there's a little bit of leeway left in these last couple turns. Please have something super strong to start off. It's not super strong to start off with. But the whale's going to kill the deer. So actually... Oh wait, no, but it spawned the bus, of course. Level 2 bus. Bison Honey Badger gets another dub. Let's go. He's unstoppable. All right. All of these were the same color as Bison, so I thought that we could get a level 2 Bison. But they're all different, so never mind. I literally just need chocolate. Okay, we're gonna get level 2 Croc. And then we will get... This is 16 damage to the last enemy, which is really nice. I'm literally just gonna roll these next 3 and hope that we get a chocolate bar. We have to hope. Okay, we didn't get chocolate bar, but we got Badger. And that's just as good. I'm gonna preserve this melon armor, because our Bison eventually is gonna get super jacked from the fact that we now have a level 3 Badger on the field. See, we got a little +2. Alright, start off with something else. Okay, the horse is not absolutely lethal. We just destroyed the heck out of that squirrel for, like, no reason.
Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit. It just takes what it wants.
I think we win. Yeah, we win that one! Honey Badger wins again! Just can't say it enough. Okay, so now we only need 2 more wins to get a victory, and we have 2 lives left. And a lot of our team is basically running on RNG at this point. We wouldn't get enough parrots to get to level 3 parrot, I don't think. We're gonna buy melon armor for our bison, so it can take 20 damage. Roll once, then I think we're going to have to use pizza and apple, our bison. That's a good end turn. Let's just hope that the opponent doesn't have a level 2 croc, because if they do, they deal just enough damage to kill Badger, and that would be unfortunate. I think we win. Oh yeah, we win. Alright, let's go. We only need 1 more win, and we have 2 more lives. That one wasn't even close, to be honest with you. We still had Badger left. I was kind of nervous whenever, I think it was the leopard knocked off our melon armor. No, oh, I just had a voice crack. Whenever the enemy leopard knocked off our melon armor from our bison. But now, we get to do this, and then I'm actually going to upgrade our Badger just 1 health in order to prevent the scenario that I called out before. And then throw it on Solid Bowl, and I think we end turn there. Ooh, this is gonna be big. We're about to deal 48 damage. Oh, goodness, it just lagged a whole bunch. No, something dealt damage. That was a lot.
And of course, what does the Honey Badger have to eat for the next 3 weeks? Cobra, the Honey Badger.
Oh, but we win! Let's go! That was the last win that we needed! Oh, that's so nice to end a video on a dub like that. The game lagged a good bit at that point, but I would go over it, which has happened, but a lot just happened. A little bit of a laggy space. Basically, I think they threw the random elements to the correct places that they needed to go, and the enemy did not throw them to correct places that they needed to go. So, I'm going to end on this screen here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video, and even consider subscribing. I'm going to try to edit this, and then we have a Super Mario Sunshine live stream coming up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.